All right. So now we talk about what the cross means to us for communion. So today, it means to me suffering, sacrifice, remembering. So in Isaiah 53, verse 5, this was written hundreds of years before Jesus was born. I'll give you a second to get there. All right. It reads, "But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed." So it's just a vivid picture of Jesus' suffering, what he did for us, for our sins. How many people would willingly sacrifice themselves for someone else? Who would outstretch their arms and be nailed to the cross? Your feet are crossed. I mean, it was excruciating for what he went through. And, that's hard to imagine somebody doing that for all of us because he loved us. And I just think every day that I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if anybody, out here, can you do that? Sometimes I just can't wrap my head around why one person would just do that for us. He wasn't suffering because he deserved it. He was suffering because we did. We suffered. The nails, the crown of thorns, the scourging, and ultimately the cross were all the price for our sin. Think about that. For our sin. We haven't even committed it yet, and we've been forgiven for it already. He knows, or he knew. He does know. He knows what we're going to do before we even do it. And we're forgiven because he paid the price for us. That's hard for me to just grasp sometimes. It's just, but he didn't simply die, not simply remember that he died, but remember that what his death accomplished. Let us live free of sin. But we all know that we always commit sin. We're never going to be perfect like Jesus. So when we take communion, it's not more than just a weekly tradition. It's deliberate pause in our busy lives to reflect on the incredible sacrifice Jesus made for each and every one of us. Yeah. Think about that. Each and every one of us. Don't matter your background, your color, your heritage, whatever, your culture, just he died for us. He died for us. So, the bread reminds us that his body was broken. The cup reminds us that his blood was poured out. And every week we are invited back to the cross to remember the price that was paid for our salvation. But why? Why would he willingly endure all of this? Go to Romans chapter 5, verse 8. Paul will answer that question for us. I will. It reads, "But God commendeth his love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." He died for us. So, what amazes me about this verse is the timing. He didn't die for us after we had our lives together. He didn't wait until we deserved his love. His love because we never could. He died for us while we were still sinners, while we were separated from him, while we were undeserving, while we were powerless to save ourselves. That's an awesome thing that he did. The cross is the greatest demonstration of God's love the world has ever seen. Love isn't merely spoken, it's demonstrated. Jesus didn't go to tell us he loved us. He showed us. Every step towards Calvary, every blow he endured, every drop of blood he shed declared the love of God for humanity. Again, I don't know if I could do that. Be whipped, crown of thorns, and then nailed to a cross in excruciating pain. Hard to breathe. And he suffered for hours on the cross. And then that was it. It just, again, I have a hard time imagining one person could do that for us. You know, just, my heart aches. You break down in tears sometimes just because of one person all those years ago. Come on. So as we prepare to take communion, let us not allow this moment to become routine. Let's remember the wounds that Isaiah described. Let's remember the body that Jesus willingly gave for us. And let's remember that behind it was all a love so deep that Christ died for us even while we were still sinners. Right. That's what the cross means to me, sacrifice.